Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and another Kittyarris Disney's Magic Kingdoms game live stream. So today is a big day for the kingdom because we are going to be starting a new tower challenge for Mulan. Now we haven't had one of these in a couple of years. The last one we had was with Cricky, and that was quite an adventure for me. Really was. I ended up deciding on getting Mulan at the time and missing out on Cricky, who was that featured character in it. And I ended up getting Cricky later in a legendary chest, but I was never able to get the warrior costume, which was initially released at the same time as Cricky, and of course the Mulan comfy costume, and still to this day I don't have either one. So Mulan is staying at a level 8 until I get those costumes. I had really high hopes it was going to show up in this update, or it would be some sort of milestone, that I'd be able to unlock during the tower challenge. But no, the costumes are nowhere to be found. So I'm really wondering what on earth happened to those costumes. And yeah, I don't have an explanation. If you guys happen to have heard any rumors, would love to hear all about them, because it still blows my mind. But you know what? Moving on to the new characters that we are going to be able to collect during this tower challenge. We have Shan Yun and Khan. And so I think it's going to be interesting. There's not going to be a lot of dialogue, I don't think, between these two characters, but I think that'll be okay. It'll be something different. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy the stream today. If you guys do, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. And let's go ahead and do some shout outs here for, let's see, my kitty team members. Hello, Heechus, Finn, Dizboy, Whist. You guys were all here super early. Abby, and you guys are all members. What the heck? You guys rock. Becky. I think I missed somebody, didn't I? I know. Alicia, there she is. I knew it. Holy smokes. Thank you, all of you guys, for being kitty team members there. I really appreciate that extra support. But yeah, let's dive into where we are going to see the tower challenge pop up in the next, 7.5 minutes. It's going to appear right where this balloon is. So that will be gone. It will just disappear. And then Maleficent will come back, and she is going to curse our kingdom. I am going to not use the gathering spell until she actually arrives, because she's going to probably curse a couple of my attractions, like always. So I'll be able to show you guys how to tap and clear those, and what happens when you use the gathering spell. And guess what happens? Your magic gets trapped underneath the curse. So it is one thing that always, I think, gets overlooked with the tower challenge, how much those little kind of details in terms of getting currency can really make a difference. Now, again, I know it's only a couple of currency every 4 hours, but you know what? It adds up. It adds up for sure. No face today. Almost did, but no face today. But I'm sure you will see it during the tower challenge. But yeah. It's not going to be the world's longest stream today, so we're going to kind of just plow through a lot of the tower challenge stuff. Of course, if you guys have any questions for me, feel free to toss them my way during the stream, and I'll try and answer as many as I possibly can. All right, so let's see here. Your Aladdin characters are level 8 and 9. That's actually really good. You don't have to have them at a 10, just so you guys know. It does help, obviously, but even just having the character, even if they're at a 1, it is still useful, because if you can get a full row, you'll be able to get the full team bonus, which, again, is really useful. Especially when it comes to like chapter 3, it's even more useful for everything. But again, for currency, and of course, if you want to get through the actual chapter, again, it does help. But I think the one thing is, I wouldn't use, if you have a character that's like level 1, unless it's all you have. But I know you guys will have other characters for collections and stuff. Use your refresh tokens on your highest level characters. So that way you're actually getting the most out of that refresh token. That's kind of my big thing there. It is the first chapter, Rhea. No, it is not Rhea. It is Aladdin. Yeah. Sith, what's up? Your Christopher Robin is maxed out. Nice. Hey, G's. Hi, Summer Girl. Welcome, guys. All right, so we have obviously the chest here. We can do the little chesty game, try and put it in one message. So we've got Fennec's rifle token and the Star Wars relic. So name me one attraction that this Star Wars relic would help to enchant. I know some of you guys are already on it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Geez, you re-downloaded DMK. Yay! Oh my gosh, that's so amazing. That's so good. So you got to get back into it. It's a must. I mean, yeah, there's some stuff in here that's not as good as it was, but I mean, it's still a great game. So, I mean, it's my little escape to go to Disney as often as I want. So, yeah. Happiness, Fennec from Boba Fett, nice. And the Millennium Falcon, Ren, you rock, 100%. Finn said Fennec, the Tread Speeder, nice, nice. Let's try and grab one more here. Thomas Fennec, Shan from Star Wars, and the Razor Crest. You guys are so smart. I love it. All right, so what are we gonna get in this one? Do you get any tokens? We did! The Snowflake token and the Dog Kibble token. What are the two collections that these will help to level up? And you need so many of these, it's ridiculous. Like, a lot of my 101 oh, I just gave it away. Dalmatians characters literally can't be leveled up because I need so many. So, it's totally crazy. I like your walkthroughs. Thank you, Melinda. Thank you. I definitely work hard on all of my videos and streams that I've ever posted. That is for sure. I give 110%. The new Boba Fett episode was so good. Oh, that came out. Doesn't that come out like today or something? Because it comes out every Wednesday. Or no, yesterday. Shoot, it is Thursday. Wow, I literally forgot what day of the week it was. Crazy. I haven't actually had an opportunity to see it yet. So I am really, really looking forward to hopefully catching up on that at some point. Dizboy, Frozen, and 101 Dalmatians. Alicia, you got it right too. Christina, Cormac, Spin, Ren, nice. Nice. I love it. Sorry, I kind of spoiled the one token there by saying, oh, 101 Dalmatians. Oopsies. Oopsies. Yeah, I know it's every Wednesday. I just forgot that it was Thursday for a second. So, yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Oh my gosh, it's starting in 2 minutes. Less than 2 minutes. That is just wild. Totally wild. Hey, look who it is. It's Boba Fett. There you go. Alrighty. So if the tower challenge, guys, doesn't show up right away, like right here, don't panic. Just give it a couple of minutes, like maybe go into your storybook and back out. I'll bring back Tuk Tuk if it doesn't show up right away. Also, opening any chests that you have can trigger it. Even going into the shop or buildings or whatever, just to kind of get something going. That's just kind of the ways I've, in the past, managed to kind of get past that. Now, if it still doesn't after a couple of minutes, then I would just fully close down the game and reopen it. Should come, but again, like sometimes since they roll it out, it's like, you know, it can be a couple minutes late. Worst case scenario, reset your device. You should be good. Alrighty. 38 seconds. Holy smokes. Pongo, Penny, Pretty, Rolly, Patch, Cruella, Lucky, 101 Dalmatians, and Frozen. Summer Girl, you rock. You listed all of the characters in the entire collection. That is so good. Now, can you do the exact same thing for Frozen? There's a challenge for you. List all of the Frozen characters that we have in our kingdom right now, guys. There's a lot. right. It should be here, and it's not. All right, let's see. Let's go in and out. It's trying. I know it's trying. Oh, here we go. Maybe. What? What? Need a companion. Find them now in the Sapphire Chess. I'm sorry. When exactly did this happen? Like, what the actual? Okay, this is new. Let's have a look here. What is going on? Sapphire Chest, 150 gems. Elixirs of the special chance. Now, I don't really need any characters, though. So, yeah. I wish they would just show them and just gray them out. Like, I really don't get why they don't do that. But there are going to be a whole bunch of different collections. By the looks of it, Little Mermaid, Raya, Coco, Lilo and Stitch, Alice in Wonderland. Who else we got here? Princess and the Frog, Lion King, Big Hero 6. Actually, I have had this crazy urge to watch Big Hero 6. I think after watching Mulan, it triggered, you know, that desire. I have no idea. Frozen, Hercules, possibly Winnie the Pooh. I mean, maybe it's just like everybody for the most part. Like, what? That is just crazy. Okay, well, you guys can fill me in there. Now, you will see Aladdin Legendary Chests are back. Again, I can't show you, what the rarity is for these characters, but, you can see they are available to you. I always say for those, I'd recommend buying the actual bundle for real money if you can, because you'll get more out of it, because you're guaranteed one epic or legendary item from the chest if you do that, because you'll get 6, right? Otherwise, if you're just pulling individually, you could get, like, for example, if it was Beauty and the Beast, you could get hair shrubs all day. That curse could be so real. Baymax, balalala. It's still the best part of the entire film. Like, every freaking time. I love that you spelt it out, too. Maybe we need a pling for Baymax at some point, guys. Holy smokes. I'm just saying, it's like an urge. I mean, I don't know if I would have known how to spell it, but Sven, I feel like you're pretty freaking close, Just saying, but. All right, let's see. I'm actually trying to do it now. Hang on. I'm trusting you that it is spelt right. But, yeah. I mean, how do you spell balalala? I have no idea. Welcome, Sean Yoon, to the kingdom. Get his tokens with Maleficent coins. There he is. He looks creepy as hell. I'm just saying. Like, what the actual hell? Yep. His ears hats are even scary. Okay. Whoo, he is a terrifying villain, I'm not gonna lie. All right, so here is Maleficent. What? There she is. Okay, so she is, of course, on her tower. She is gonna be here for 15 days, 2 hours. After that, she will leave. Every chapter, you have to try and complete all of the progress bar that you have to in order to actually win and defeat the chapter. Now, if you do, the crystal is going to, turn gray and go into the ground. However, if you don't, it's just going to stay floating and it's going to be gray. So at the end, you'll have different dialogue. Actually, you'll have different dialogue at the end of every chapter if you guys, don't complete it. So that is one thing that you may notice here, but yeah. Did you guys try plinging it yet? Nobody tried plinging it? Seriously? And I thought that was a really good one. A really good one. Your battery ran out. Worst timing. Oh my god. Why did that make me think of Baymax? Like, low battery. He sounds like a drunk robot. It's so great. So great. All right, so let's go ahead and start the dialogue here. And we're starting with Aladdin and Abu. Bet you're as glad as I am that the Sultan's planning a surprise party for Jasmine. Aren't you, Abu? Chitter. I don't really know how to make that particular sound. We could all use a reason to take our minds off those weird lights in the sky. And, gathering party supplies, with you counts. We've got a bunch of choices, too. There are a lot of merchants from out of town in Agrabah for market day. I wonder if that coffee seller is back. Oh, or the embroidery guy. Jasmine loves embroidery. Don't think he's too impressed. Just saying, he doesn't look overly impressed with us right now. I see you already found the fruit merchant. Any chance you're up for splitting that? Catering for beginners. Send Abu and Aladdin to taste test the fruit. So, I need to get both of those guys in here. Now, Khan's bundle just showed up. This will be enough to get Khan to a level 2. Now, he is going to be the premium character in this tower challenge, and this is going to be the only way you're going to be able to get him until later on, where you'll be able to get him in a Mulan legendary chest. You could end up seeing him in the Sapphire one or magical or whatever they decide to do in the future, because look what they just did, with the Sapphire Chest. They didn't tell us that was going to be a thing. So, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what exactly is going on there. But they really needed to relay that, I think, to us, that we were going to be getting some stuff there that was going to be a little different. And I think people might have waited to open some of the legendary chests and stuff over the last few days, I'm just saying. All right, so this quest here is 2 hours, so that'll be about the same amount of time as it would take to challenge the tower itself. So that kind of starts us off there. Now, there is going to be more dialogue here. This is actually the dialogue that usually comes first, but this time it ended up coming second. It did work. It did work. Yay. Ba-la-la-la. Is it spelt right? I'll have to look it up later, but I'm just saying. So they didn't carry over the coffee cups from the last TC. Amanda, they never do. I think that is something they should do personally, because I don't see, people can buy a whole bunch of them and stuff for real money. Why wouldn't they allow you to carry them over? I understand Maleficent coins, the currency, I totally get it, but you get nothing for those refresh tokens. Not a damn thing. So they just literally disappear into thin air. So I think that, yeah, there's got to be some sort of, compensation for that. I don't know, 1 gem for every token or something. Or else just let it kind of go into the next one. But you have a really valid point there. And I've always found that is one of the reasons why buying the bundles for those has not really ever interested me, just because, it doesn't make any sense to do that. So, how long will I be streaming today? Not too long. I'm going to get through the dialogue and walk you guys through it, and then, head out. I want some lunch. I do. I had breakfast very early, so, yeah. I already hate this. No hate. All right, let's do Merlin's dialogue here. Can you feel it? The kingdom's magic. It's changing somehow, as if everything's been knocked off kilter. I've cast spell after spell in hopes of fixing it, but they're not having nearly as much of an effect as I'd like. This doesn't bode well at all. Not one little bit. You totally know I'm sitting here just pretending I've got a beard right now. Totally doing that whole scratch thing. It must look absolutely bizarre. I feel like Dumbledore would be able to pull it off, or Gandalf. You know, Merlin, the three of them kind of like rock the whole, you know, amazing, you know, old man wizard beard. But, yeah. I don't think I'd look very good with a beard. Just saying. Should try it sometime, though. That would be really funny. Really, really funny. All right. Here, I love this. Amazing animation. So, so cool. All right, here we go with the creepiness. Ren, is that how we spell it? Is Scruffy okay? She's doing okay. Yeah. She's sleepy today, though. I'm telling you. All right, here we go. Oh my god, I gotta get evil here. No happiness allowed. Insolent fools. Up until now, my curses may have been thwarted, but no longer, for this spell is different than all the others. This curse will steal away the dreams of everyone in the kingdom, transforming it into the place where nightmares come true. I totally remember the first time I ever read this, I was like, wait, Nightmare Before Christmas is coming? I'm just saying, like, it's just, you know, they capitalized it too, so I kind of thought maybe, but anyway, it's great. This is the only time we actually get her in the kingdom, besides, like, when you first start the game and she's a big giant dragon, but, yeah, essentially, this is the one time we get to actually kind of imagine her in her actual kingdoms roaming around. Oh my god, I am screaming. Why are you screaming? What happened? MJ, hey. I got one way to get currency for me. I'll just put characters to work and watch some videos so I can get Aladdin. Yes, you will be able to purchase the characters in the shop, so I will go over that. The one thing is, though, is that because they are pretty pricey these days, usually you have to pick and choose. So, you know, managing to get a hold of, you know, the characters and attractions and all that, you know, in the actual tower challenge, you know, each chapter, and also get Shan Yun at the end, it's not as, you know, realistic as it used to be. You used to be able to do it all. It was always a little tight to do all of it, but you could do it. But now it's like it really makes you pick and choose. And I remember the first time was the Mulan thing. Is that was for Cricky, the Tower Challenge a couple of years ago. That was the first time we really saw how crazy expensive characters were. And that was really a game changer. I remember there were a lot of really upset people back then. But yeah. That voice impression though. Thanks, Alicia. Oh my gosh. You just started working on the event? Nice. I am just about to as well. A sweet deal. So this is the breakfast kanji stand and 2,000 Maleficent coins. So if you guys know you're already going to be a little short, or you do want, you know, to get Aladdin or anybody else in the upcoming chapters, you know what? This is not a bad idea. Not bad at all. If you are kind of in a crunch as well, and or you know you're going to be probably a little short on currency, this bundle shouldn't be that expensive. It's $5.49 plus tax. Now, that is obviously in Canadian dollars, so prices will vary depending on where you are in the world. So, you know, we're looking at like, what, it's like $7-ish. So, yeah, it's not bad. I already have one, so I'm not going to do it. But again, like if I needed the currency, it wouldn't be dumb. I might say I would have needed it if they had to put the comfy costume or the warrior costume back. I might have actually purchased this. DMK's missing out on my dollars. They're missing out. And there's the refresh bundle. So you'll get 8 refresh tokens for $2.79 plus tax. Now the thing is, though, is that, again, these disappear. I know Amanda brought that up earlier. And it's absolutely ridiculous that, you know, you could end up wasting your money on that. Like realistically, if you didn't end up using them all. So this is going to help you with the characters that are tired after you challenge the tower. You're going to need these in order to resend them back out. but I'll go over that with you guys here in a second. Now, the one bundle I didn't actually notice was Khan's. His bundle is not here. Okay, so let's go and have a look at the characters. Okay, so remember, guys, it said purchase Khan and you can get him to a level 2. Why? He's 500 gems. Like, ouch. That is really pricey. Like, realistically, you're looking at $30. It might be even a little over that with tax. That is not cool. I mean, I probably would have said, like, 400, but, like, 5, I think at this point I'm kind of like, So I don't actually know how much he is for real money. I'm assuming like $13.99 Canadian plus tax. But again, I can't see it yet. So I'm going to wait and just see. This is, though, one of those things that, I don't know, like maybe this is going to be just something that they do. But it did say that they were going to have a bundle for real money. And it makes sense. But $30? Wow. That is a lot. Did it pop up for anybody else yet? Sven, you didn't get the pop-up? Amanda, you didn't get the pop-up? What is the prize in the bonus shop? So I don't think I'll actually be able to see that until I actually get through the chapter. It looks like there's still things rolling out right now because now it says like level up with these tokens from the magical chest. So these can be useful if you're, getting the Sapphire Chest there and, you're trying to get, one of the characters, whatever, and you're really trying to like, spend a good chunk of money on stuff. Not bad because you can get a fair amount of tokens and they're pretty cheap in terms of like real money. Gems, I still think it's a bit much, but the Sapphire Chests are obnoxious. But, I mean, it's basically if you're missing, like, all the characters or, like, a bunch of characters, then basically you're paying 150 gems per character. With the odd exception here or there. So, yeah. I got the pop-up, but it doesn't show in the shop. I got the pop-up, too, but it said, like, oh, get Khan to a 2, and it's like, again, it's not there in bundles or like in his actual character area. So yeah, I don't know what to say. I mean, I was gonna buy him with gems anyway, but I would like to actually see. Let's go have a look here and see if we can get to it anywhere in here, just in case. So yeah, the bonus reward I won't know until you get all the points. But it's not going to be any of the comfy costumes or anything for, like, Mulan. Or it's not supposed to be, according to DMK. So, yeah. I would love that. That would be a nice little surprise. If you guys are going to try and make a push for things in order to get this golden lamp trophy for Aladdin there, I would definitely say that open your game later on today. You'll be put on an easier leaderboard. It's just not worth it. Otherwise, you'll be spending gems like nobody's business. Okay, so let's go over the collections here. I'm just started like tapping characters. I'm so used to this. Okay. So our first slot here, we have got Mickey and Friends, Toy Story, and Aladdin. So we can see Aladdin, Mickey Mouse, Pete, Bo Peep, and Jasmine. So all of these guys are level 10, so that is going to be perfect for me. I'm going to do Aladdin first because I want Abu to be able to go on the quest with him. So I would like to kind of do that, first. Now, Abu, he's in the third slot. Okay, so the second slot is Toy Story and Aladdin again. So Bunny, Yago, Raja, and Woody. So let's go with Bunny here. Next, we have got Toy Story, Monsters, Inc., and Aladdin. So I'm going to go for Abu. So we have Abu, Mike Wazowski, Genie, and Sarge. And then the fourth slot, Toy Story, Monsters, Inc., and Aladdin again. So we've got Ham, Celia May, Jafar, and the Sultan. So we'll go with Ham on that one. And then Carpet is going to be the featured character. He will never require a refresh token. So a bundle actually could be coming up for Carpet in your kingdoms if you guys don't have him. So you'll be able to actually just buy him in a small bundle. So I don't know what the bundle will be. I'm not going to get any notification for that because I already have him. I still wish they would show everything and just gray it out like I can't buy it. But again, it is what it is. So I'm going to go ahead and start. Now, you guys may have noticed that all these characters are level 10. So I am going to definitely have the highest amount of points and currency reward. And I'm also going to have the full team bonus. So that's the range. You can see 1,500 to 1,575, and then plus the 442. That's guaranteed. And then the coins reward, I'm getting the bonus 75 for sure. And then it's going to be between 250 and 280. And then again, it's like plus that. So, you know, I'm pretty much looking at for sure 300 currency and like probably around like 1950, we'll say, ish for the points. So we need 35,000 for the first one. And you can see the rewards here: 2 magical chests, 1,000 currency, a scroll for leveling up more than 1 character at a time in your storybook, and then another set of Maleficent coins, and we are getting the Tiger Tail Shake Stand. So we're not getting anything new in terms of concessions here. I still miss when they would do that, but this one is really cool, and if you guys don't have it yet, it's a great opportunity to get a hold of a very, very cool Aladdin concession there. The event bundle is expensive. Well, Khan, I mean, he's 500 gems. So 500 gems, as I said a couple minutes ago, it's about $30-ish. So, like, Canadian. So, like, that, you know, is, I think, a little bit. I think 400 would have been fine. But 5, I'm like, I mean, this character isn't some, like, oh my gosh. Like, this isn't, if they didn't have Mushu in the game and then they were bringing that, I might be like, oh, okay, it's worth it. He's going to have great dialogue. This character is literally going to have no dialogue. Like, there's hardly going to be anything. So I'm kind of a little bit concerned with, you know, the whole thought process behind that. Because imagine if it was a character with really good dialogue, but yeah. The Con bundle comes with 2 Sapphire Chess. Did I see that? I thought it just said enough tokens to get him to a 2. I swear that's what I saw. The Con bundle is $14.99 US dollars. So he's as much as Captain Hook then. Because that was... Captain Hook, I remember, was like 20-some dollars or something like that. Canadian. But you also were able to get the Jolly Roger attraction with that. So it was kind of worth it. Because, you know, if you didn't want to spend your elixirs, it was like, yeah. But that's really pricey. $15 for 1 character, that's some BS. Well, think about what it's going to be for me if I was buying that. I mean, that's 500 gems. Like, that's more... Like, that's literally the price of the 2 characters in a limited time event. Like, when you think about it, we literally just got 2 characters. Figaro and the Blue Fairy in the Pinocchio event. The first character was 200, that was Figaro. The second one, the Blue Fairy, was 300 gems. So, you know, I don't get what's going on here. That's obnoxious. Like, super obnoxious. I got 2 bundles for Con. One is $14.99 for him, and the second is 2 chests, and another one is $9.99 for Con and level up. And oh my gosh, what? I think they screwed up, guys. Yeah, I think they screwed up. That doesn't even make any sense. I'm going to go over chapters 2 and 3 when they actually start, but you guys can get a look here at the different milestones that we will get. Now remember, the points do set back to 0 at the end of each chapter. So just keep that in mind. The last chapter is going to be the hardest, so yeah, be prepared for that one. This one, for me, it shouldn't be too bad, but if you have a smaller kingdom, then that one is going to be kind of a little bit more, you know, your speed. Okay, so let's have a look here. Shan Yun is 45,000 currency. That's crazy. However, I will say this. We used to have to buy tokens specifically for him, but we don't have to do that anymore. So we just collect 45,000 and that's it. We don't have to worry about doing the math here and going, oh, well, we'll need, you know, 10,000 currency for the first chapter to get all of the first token, and then like 15 for the second. Like, it's all just kind of done. So that is, I guess, going to be a positive thing, because I know a lot of times people kind of screw up with that and then they go, oh no, like I wish I had bought something else. So this at least is good. You're kind of more forced to hold on to stuff. Now remember, guys, I think Aladdin was showing on their stream, I think it was like 5,000 currency, right? So he's going to be pretty pricey in terms of currency. However, the one nice thing about that is if you do get the actual bundle, here we go with the weirdness. Okay, we'll go over that in a sec. With the currency bundle, with the actual concession there, you will be able to, like, for sure get enough to do that and still Shan Yu at the end. I really think that's doable. But again, just be mindful of your currency for now. Okay? Now, here are the two weird bundles. So look at what it is for me. $13.99 plus tax for Khan and to get him to a 2. If you want 2 Sapphire Chests, which are each valued at 150 gems each, so basically 300 gems you're, you know, getting in that, it is going to be $20.99. That's obnoxious. However, think of it this way, guys. If you were to use gems like I'm about to do, it is way more expensive, because 500 gems is gonna cost me like $30 essentially. So yeah, it is gonna be a tough year. I would really wanted to use my 3.3k gems on you know, the entire year in this game, right? So it was just, you know, you buy it and that's it, right? Since it was a gift to me, it was like perfect. It's actually a good investment when it's on sale. But, you know, this is crazy. So when you think of it that way, the bundles aren't that bad. But yeah, depends on how you look at it. So yeah, there. So we at least got to see it firsthand. It is showing up now in the shop. Here is the second bundle. So we saw the first one that said to get him to a level 2, and now here we can see the other one. So yeah. Which will I buy? Duh, the cheap one. Unless you're missing, like, you know, let's say you're missing, like, Baymax and, like, Lilo and Stitch and, like, a whole bunch of different collections. Like, okay, this could be good because those chests aren't even available right now. But otherwise, I would say pass. So, it just depends, in all honesty. Really just depends. So I went over that. You guys know to watch your mystery rewards. You'll get, it's hardly anything, but those refresh tokens can be really helpful for, you know, those of you that aren't buying the bundle and, you know, really need them to kind of get through, especially if you don't have all the characters. So yeah, you'll get a couple of those a day. So just kind of make sure you're checking back with that. I usually try and watch them at the same time as my gem ads on Main Street. So yeah, I put the Mulan parade float out. I miss the sparkly ground. I really do. Really, really do. You won't buy Con. You know, I don't blame you. I really don't blame you, Nels. I mean, for what we're getting from that, it's not really that good. But, I mean, hey, we have all, I'm sure, spent, you know, anywhere between $15 and $20 or whatever going through McDonald's drive-thru or something, and it never makes anybody feel good after you eat it, right? I'm sure everybody in the, you know, at least here, has done it. And I mean, you never see it again, right? It's gone once you eat it. But at least this is gonna be in our kingdom forever. So, I mean, pick and choose. Pick and choose. That's at least how I'm choosing to think about it. Crappy food or a less than perfect character. I'm gonna go with less than perfect character. Who helps with the refresh tokens? I actually didn't show that. Oh, Khan. So when I get him, it'll be 60 minutes, and he'll be able to just be a level 1 for that, so that'll be good. Jessie, she's gonna yodel for 6 hours, and then Zerg for 4. I think they could have had another character there that could have probably been nice for people, but like I get it. Okay, so you guys may have noticed that some of your attractions around the kingdom are cursed. And so there is magic underneath that attraction. There's going to be a whole bunch of them throughout. They're actually really cool. Look at this one. It's massive. Like, how cool is that? I've always loved the animation on this. Like, I think it's so great when they curse them. Whoever came up with that idea was like, bloody brilliant. Yeah, oh, there's Mickey's house too. That looks really scary. All right, so when we use the gathering spell, the magic's gonna be trapped underneath. I only have Jessie to help with the refresh tokens. I mean, the one nice thing though is for the 6-hour quest, you can at least watch a couple ads to lower it if you want to every day. So there is, you know, that at least on your side. So there we go. There's a look at everything here. And I really miss this sparkly ground. Oh my gosh. They need to put it back. All right, so let's go with Mickey's. So you see the magic is underneath, so you won't be able to collect the magic unless you clear the curse. So keep that in mind. So I got 6 currency from that one attraction. So imagine you go ahead and do that like a bunch of times. It's gonna be very, very useful. Now, the other thing I wanted to bring up, guys, is when you do the actual dialogue, it's going to give you currency as well. So if you guys do have these extra characters and stuff, make sure you do the dialogue at some point. It will help. And if you're not sure how it's going to work with your refresh tokens, every single day you will have, and it does reset with your calendar, you will have the opportunity to reset all of your characters, but you can't stock it up. Okay, so like let's say you refresh, you know, let's say in a couple hours from now you refresh everyone. And then tomorrow's comes around and you're like, oh, I'm not going to use it until like Saturday or Sunday. Guess what? That whole thing is gone. It's wasted. So make sure you guys try and use it every day. Even if you don't get through all your characters for some reason, just reset it. Like, honestly, it's just worth it. It's kind of like a whole free refresh set. So that at least is one bonus thing there. All right, let's bring back Tuk Tuk. He really wants to come back. Really, really wants to come back. And he is now level 9. He really doesn't say anything though. Very easy for them for dialogue. Aladdin and friends are back exclusively in Legendary Chess. Yes, we saw and we went over that. But yeah, that's about it for that one. Okay, let's go ahead and now we can finally go back up here. Shan Yu, you can see him out of the shadows here, which is fantastic. But again, there is no way we can actually, you know, buy him or anything at this point. So yeah, we just have to wait. But it is nice that he's out of the shadows. Oh, well, that's interesting. Look at that glitch, guys. They really want me to buy the $20.99 one and not the, what is it, $13.99 or whatever it is. I already forgot. Yeah, $13.99. So you see they put the more expensive one there. I know it's blank, but that is just too funny. And it doesn't even load. What if you spent like the $20.99, obviously plus tax, and then you didn't get anything? Oh, that would be a hilarious glitch though, you have to admit. Oh my gosh. So yeah, anyways, I'm using my gems, so goodbye gems. It's so sad. So sad. All right, let's check out his welcome screen. I hope it's good. Ooh. Oh my god, he's got sound. Guys, he made a horse noise. They got rid of all of those. Wait, what? Oh my god, that was so cool. All right. Maybe that's why he was so expensive, guys. Sickle, what's up? How often does the curses on the buildings reset? Every 4 hours. At least that they happen in the past. They've never changed, at least since I've been playing the game, so yeah. All right, so he can go for the refresh tokens, but it's literally all he can do. Doesn't collect currency or anything, but yeah. It'll be interesting to see some of his other quests and stuff. At the moment, it's not showing like anything, but yeah, it will be interesting. Let's have a look, though, at how we can level up Khan. Okay, so the one thing here, why... okay, so it looks like maybe there's some balancing changes to that. Okay, no, there isn't. Ha, 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 ha. So these, they're actually super, like, in terms of the basic common token, so thank goodness for now. Okay, so we've got the training camp that can collect, but unfortunately I don't have it out. But I am going to put it out because I need to have it in here. And it will be able to. Wow, I just was pulling stuff apart. Didn't put it back. I wasn't satisfied with what was going on. So, yeah. Let's get it back in here. The training camp. There it is. And as you guys can see, it actually can collect both tokens. So, you know what? Every hour, both tokens. I think Khan is going to be, you know, maxed out a little sooner than we think here. I don't think he's going to be particularly difficult. So I just need to make sure I have my characters back in order to do it. But yeah, I think the one thing is, though, is be careful when it comes time to the chapter 3, because it'll be a nightmare. If you guys send out a character to, like, collect for Khan, and then they needed to go out to the actual towers, so... Oh, I really wish we could have got the costume. Oh my gosh, I forgot about this quest. Quest of the day, guys. Quest of the day. Here's Mulan. Ready? What? Like, where did that even go? It's just gone. It's just gone. I don't even know where she is right now. She is clearly up to no good. There she is. So proud of herself. I love it. Totally love it. All right, so we have a lot of characters. We've got, again, the training camp, which is the attraction. Target practice for Mulan for 4 hours. The Fa family visit for 4 hours. And then keeping out of trouble, we've actually got Jungle Book here. So that will actually make them useful. Holy smokes, I'll have to bring them back. Then oh, Maximus, thank you. He's finally, again, useful. Remember at one point he was deemed the most useless premium character in the entire game until Pascal came around, and then he was actually useful, which is really funny. And now I guess for Khan, so yeah, he's got a purpose again. And then we've got Cricky and Mushu together for 6 hours. Again, you can get them silver chests, resource chests, and Shan Yu will be able to help out with that once he's a level 3, and you obviously have him in your kingdom. But that's only for the ears hat, just so you guys know. But yeah, so awesome. Pretty simple. Pretty simple. I'm really happy with the whole Nay thing in the welcome screen. That was a pleasant surprise. For sure. The bundles will show up late. I mean, mine, like, were an absolute mess. So, yeah, just give it some time. Like, I would say, you know, maybe even wait, like, another hour or two. and then just kind of check back with it, because there's obviously something going on there that they need to look into. I need to make sure I'm not sending characters for, like, you know, an obscene amount of time that are challenging the tower. Now, one feature, thank goodness they added this. This was many updates ago. But they added the fact that when you have a character that goes to challenge the tower, it actually has a little currency image up by their name. Now, that wasn't always there, so many times everybody always used to make the mistake of sending characters out during the tower challenge. They're like, no. And so the whole thing was you always had to send your characters out to challenge the tower first. And basically the only way you could avoid it, because you couldn't just send your characters home back then, so you just basically had to, like, avoid or screenshot or whatever, like, whatever you could. It was crazy. So crazy. How do you know what buildings are cursed? You don't really know. You just kind of go around and explore. I've already gotten rid of the one at Mickey's house and oh, this one back here, Omni Droid City. So yeah, that's gone. That was a really cool one. Snow White's cottage, or Seven Dwarfs Cottage. It's really hers, you know? She kind of just, like, broke in, took it over, started cleaning it. Kind of makes it hers. That was cursed, so I cleared that. There should be 4 at least. Okay, so here we go. So you just go around and you just have a look. The jumping jellyfish. And now, guys, you'll also have to kind of note that if there was, like, a striking gold, like, I know there's not, but, like, if there ever was something like that going on, it would hide that trophy too. Just so you guys know, it would hide anything, you know, underneath the curse. So that would be the trophy, the magic. Obviously, you couldn't collect the currency. So keep that in mind. You know, it's good to just make sure. And it won't collect your tokens either to level up your characters if your attraction actually does that. So it depends on the attraction, and it depends on the size of your kingdom and what characters you have and all that. So yeah, there's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's 4. Sweet. I hope I lose my next 50-50 and get Jean, but if I win, that would be also great. Oh my gosh. You know what, Sickle? If you're gonna lose the 50-50, at least make it a character that you want, you know? And Wiss, I haven't got to look at your polls yet, but rumor has it they were amazing. So I am gonna save the surprise for myself, except for the fact I know that you got Zhongli and you got a lot of constellations. That's about what I gathered from it, but I really am looking forward to having a look at those probably later today. But crazy. I kind of want to know how much you spent on that. Oh my gosh, so crazy. I love it though. Absolute whale. Now I can call you a whale. I don't know. I don't really know too many whales. Actually, I think you're like the first one. Guys, I know a Genshin whale. It's amazing. Okay, so I think I went over everything. I know I kind of feel like I've been trying to rush through it just a little bit here. But yeah, I mean, a lot of you guys have done the tower challenges with me before. Obviously, if there are any, like, little changes, I try and pick up on them, like, as early as possible. But yeah, I think, like, for the most part, the tower challenges really haven't changed that much. Again, they've added things or, you know, changed the layout of certain stuff, but generally it's the same. So at least that's one thing. The consistency of, you know, the duration of it and stuff, it's there. So the next chapter, guys, is going to be starting in 4 days, 23 hours. So in that time, we definitely need to make sure that you get all of the points and obviously all the rewards here. And then 2, we'll get amazing dialogue as we kick Maleficent's butt. So yeah, super excited. Wait, Wiz, you don't have Jean? Oh my gosh. They'll definitely give it to you, Sickle. If you have her costume, I can't remember. Is that what I did? No, maybe I already had Jean before the costumes came out. I think I did, yeah, because I was around with Klee. I think I had just got her though, like just as it was being released there. God, it's been a while. I did see some of the new stuff that was there, so really looking forward to having a look at that for sure. Well, that is it. We got a new character today. We got Khan, and so now I gotta level him up. I think it's gonna be really easy though. So at least that's one thing I won't have to worry about too much. So, yay! Chapter 2 starts on the Chinese New Year for you. Yay, that's so cool, Hichu. Amazing. Wailing for Genshin. I don't get mad, but $15 for one character in DMK, and I'm so mad. Oh, I can't. Oh my gosh. But it's just because it's the precedent of it, right? So, like, we are so used to, again, like, the game being a certain way, and when it's not anymore, or they try and pull one over our eyes, we're like, we are way too smart for that. No way. So I think it's really kind of boils down to that, I guess, right? I mean, Genshin, they haven't changed the price of the wishes or done anything like that. So yeah, it doesn't really bother me. Yo, I want a cupcake too, especially if they're red velvet. Extra icing, please. Wist is on a diet, which means more for me. Ganyu pulls are a ripoff. I haven't pulled. I really, really want to. I really, really want to. 100%. All right, I gotta run, guys. But I look forward to hearing all of you guys' progress. Keep me posted. You can do it under this video. Like over the next, couple of days or whatever. I'll try and make sure as soon as I'm done the first chapter, I will go ahead and stream that for you guys so we can kind of see where everybody's at in terms of currency and stuff, and yeah, go over anything, you guys want to go over about the TC. But I think we covered everything in a lot of detail as always. So again, hopefully you enjoyed the stream. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you haven't already. And I will see you guys really soon for another one. Bye.